Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you've seen from my title, today I'll be making and prepping my brother's birthday cake. It's going to be an Oreo cake with a chocolate ganache, and it's not going to have too much frosting at all on the outside because my family and my brother are not a big fan of frosting, but it's just going to be a beautiful cake. And I really hope you guys enjoy this little vlog. Bake with me and let's get started. So I don't officially have a recipe for this, but it's basically my Victorian sponge cake recipe, and I'm just adding Oreos to the cake batter. I'll be leaving my video down below. So if you want to make that Victorian sponge cake, you can go ahead. Or if you want to make an Oreo like me, you just do the same recipe. Do Oreo, put Oreos inside, and then choose your frosting, preferred frosting or filling. So right now what I'm doing is the method of alternating, which is putting the dry ingredients, then the wet ingredients, which is the flour mixture, which has baking powder, baking soda, and a pinch of salt and milk. So I'm going to be adding them a quarter at a time or half at a time, whatever you prefer, and then mix till smooth. I set the batter aside and then stop crushing my Oreos, which I'm going to be using for my cake. If you're enjoying my vlog so far or my little baking video, please make sure to like, subscribe and share with others. It really does help my channel. We're so close to 400 subscribers, guys, so let's get there. Now that I've added my crushed Oreos, I'm just mixing it till smooth. Once I've added my batter, I just split it in between two cake pans and bake in the oven. These are my cake layers cooled, so now I'm gonna make the ganache frosting. So I'll whip this up the next day, but for this first clip, the night before his birthday, I'm showing you how to make the ganache, which is just double cream that you heat up, 300 ml of double cream, and then 300 grams of dark chocolate or milk chocolate, whatever you like, or a mix of both. I did a mix of both, but more dark chocolate, and then you literally just want to melt this in the warm double cream until it becomes like a melted chocolate, and then you're gonna put it in the fridge overnight or for 4 hours, and then you're gonna whip this up till smooth, and it's gonna be like a whipped cream consistency, which I'll show you the next day. But all these clips are all from the night before prepping up for my brother's birthday cake, and then it should come like this, but the next day is gonna be whipped cream. So I'll see you guys on the next day. Hey guys, it's the next day. So I've taken out the ganache out of the fridge, and now I'm gonna whip it up, and as you can see, it's changing in color and has become fluffy. It's not the same as before. If you do want to just decorate like with the ganache, I could do that, but I wanted it to be more of like a frosting texture. But this is a very nice frosting because it's not sweet. I've taken out my cake layers. In my first layer, I'm going to do a border of ganache, and then I'm going to fill it in a little bit, and then I'm going to make sure I spread it evenly across the cake as I add the other layers. So it's going to just be cake, frosting, cake, frosting till it's all completed. Once I'd completed frosting the cake in between the layers, I decided I want to go for rustic, classic, simple look for the cake. So I'm just going to be crumb coating the cake first, then I'm going to put in the fridge, frost it again, and then I'm going to just do a simple circular design on top of the cake, just to keep it nice and simple because I have other stuff that I'm going to put on top of the cake. This is the design I went for. I did a light border of sprinkles because my brother loves sprinkles. Because for the vibe, we're going for this like crazy cake, like sweet on sweet.